What would make a person change their religious belief, their very identity? This is a question many of us may ponder. Religion for many is a significant part of their identity. It shapes our values, our traditions, our sense of belonging. To alter one's faith is no less than a life-changing decision, a shift in the very fabric of one's existence. Imagine then our protagonist. A girl born and raised in a Christian household where faith was not just a part of life, but life itself. The hymns, the prayers, the rituals, they were as familiar to her as her own reflection. Yet as she grew, so did her curiosity. A curiosity that began to question the familiar, the accepted, the faith she was born into. A profound journey was about to unfold, a journey that would challenge her beliefs, her identity, her very understanding of the world. Our protagonist found herself at the crossroads of faith, where she began to question everything she was raised to believe. It all started with a simple question: is there something more? Her curiosity was piqued, a spark ignited within her. She felt an inexplicable pull towards this ancient faith, this way of life called Islam. It was as though a veil had been lifted, revealing a new path that had been hidden from her sight. She was intrigued. Yet like a traveler stepping onto an unfamiliar path, she was also scared. What if she lost her way? What if she strayed too far from her familiar, comfortable world? Her interactions with her Muslim friends were a source of comfort and guidance. Their faith, their dedication, their tranquility was something she found herself yearning for. She took a tentative step, visiting a mosque for the first time. The serenity, the peace that enveloped her there was something she had never experienced before. It was a tranquility that seemed to seep into her very soul, quieting her fears, soothing her confusion. In the midst of uncertainty, she found herself drawn to the tranquility she discovered in Islam. Conversion is not a single moment, but a journey of self-discovery. Our protagonist embarked on this journey with a heart full of curiosity and a mind open to understanding. Her path was not laid with roses, but rather it was a winding trail of questions, doubts, and soul-searching. Her exploration into Islam was like venturing into an unknown territory armed with nothing but her thirst for knowledge. She delved into the Quran, Islam's holy book, like an eager student, absorbing its teachings, its wisdom, and its guidance. She found herself gradually drawn into the profound depth of its verses, captivated by the universal messages of peace, love, and unity it preached. Yet, the journey was not without its thorns. She wrestled with the fear of leaving behind the faith she had known all her life, the faith she was born into. She grappled with the apprehension of judgment from her Christian community, the fear of being alienated, of being misunderstood. It was a struggle, a tug-of-war between the familiar and the new-found. But as she delved deeper into Islam, she found herself resonating more and more with its teachings. She found answers to questions she didn't even realize she had, solutions to dilemmas she had faced. The fear of judgment began to fade, replaced by a growing sense of peace, a tranquility that had been elusive until now. She found solace in the verses of the Quran, a peace she'd been seeking all along. The day arrived when she decided to embrace Islam fully. It wasn't a day like any other. It was a day filled with an array of emotions, a whirlwind of fear, excitement, and an overwhelming sense of peace. She woke up that day with a heart pounding like a drum, echoing the rhythm of her newfound faith. The anticipation was like a butterfly fluttering in her stomach. It was fear, not of the unknown, but of the known, the understanding that she was about to embark on a life-changing journey. Yet amidst this fear was an undeniable excitement. An excitement of embracing a faith that had touched her heart, a faith that had spoken to her soul. This excitement was like a beacon guiding her towards her new path. Then came the moment of truth, her first recitation of the Shahada, the Islamic declaration of faith. As she uttered the sacred words, "There is no God but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger," she felt a peace she had never experienced before. It was as if a weight had been lifted off her shoulders, replaced by a warm, comforting blanket of faith. The Muslim community welcomed her with open arms, their warmth and acceptance radiating like the sun's rays. They were her new family, her brothers and sisters in faith. She had found her new faith, her new identity, and a new beginning, Change is never easy, and it certainly wasn't for her. Our story today takes us to the aftermath, the period following her conversion to Islam. It was a time of turbulence, a whirlwind of emotions. She faced a myriad of challenges, and the reactions from her family and friends were varied and complex. Some were supportive, while others were confused, even hostile. However, the girl we've come to know throughout this journey didn't falter. She exhibited a resilience that was nothing short of inspiring. Her strength shone through, a beacon amidst the storm. She stood firm, her resolve unbroken despite the adversity she faced. Her journey wasn't just about changing her faith, it was about discovering her true self. It was about finding a belief system that resonated within her, a faith she could wholeheartedly embrace. In her heart, she knew she had made the right choice. She was at peace with her decision, ready to face whatever lay ahead with her newfound faith.